Gemini, I feel there's going to be an expansion in your career or business of some sort. I think it's going to be significant. I also think that there's going to be a move, okay, of location. Something you sort of maybe had been wanting for a long time, maybe like 3 to 4 years, and so the time has arrived, okay? So this is for Gemini. It is not the size of the dog in the fight. It is the size of the fight in the dog. So this is about you really pursuing whatever it is that you want. And no matter what resources you have or don't have, or what size you are, or who you're up against, it's about really having the determination and the fight, right? The gusto, right? To pursue it. So this is for Gemini. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. That means that you're a family, friend, or one of my students that I love. If you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to help me out to expand my channel. The target is 1,000, but trying to get to 600 for right now. Okay. And so we have here the farther gate, bold step forward. Yeah. So you've broken free through one gate, through one challenge, and you're up against the next one that's the farthest. Okay. There's still going to be much changes, but at least you've broken free of that and you've opened up a huge gate. Okay, a huge opportunity because of whatever boldness you've done. Okay, you've been very bold about change and about moving forward. All right, and then detox is repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So detoxifying, just really being in a really good place. Okay, and then also your emotions are very well balanced. So really detoxifying of anything that has been very toxic. And I think that that's part of the reason that you're able to level up in terms of career and money, because I think that you finally detoxified. I think you finally went through your challenges and your, toxicity, right? And your growth. And I think that you're ready now. Okay, most definitely. So this is a huge step forward. Okay, huge, bold step forward in your journey currently. So this progress, right? This step that you're about to take or you have already taken is going to be life-changing for you. All right. And then you have abundance, hunter moon. Yeah, you're going to be hunting, and going after with great determination and boldness and conviction of what you want. Okay. You're going to have the resources. You have the shrewdness. You have the cleverness. You have the ability to adapt as well, the adaptability, and you have the guts, right? And or your intuition. So this is huge. You've also grown intuitively, which has really helped you, esoterically, intuitively, spiritually. You've leveled up and you've grown, and so that's going to help your next move as well. You have 38 and 39 here, so huge progression. Okay, I think that's a 38. Yeah. Okay, and there's a 39, so huge progression, different decks. All right, love it when spirit is just like. And then you have here reunion of souls. I think you're going to find your soul family. I think you're going to have very protective people around you and people that are really going to support you. Okay. I don't feel that this could be possibly like an amorous relationship, but mostly I feel like it's just part of your soul tribe, right? It could be family, friends, co-workers, students, it could be lovers, it could be husbands, spouses, so you name it. It could be a combination of several things, siblings. It could also be possibly children and stuff. Okay. And then third eye chakra. Yeah, what did I tell you? Really coming into union, because it's a 2, into developing your third eye awareness. So huge leveling up, as I mentioned, huge changes in that. I think you see things in a very, very different perspective now. And I think that that's why you're ready for this abundance and this bold move where you've really have changed, right? And opened up a huge opportunity for self. And you're being divinely guided through this. Also based on a lot of crying that you've done, okay? And a lot of sorrow. Even though that's not a tear, it sort of looks to me like it. But lots of changes, all right? And then the Biome connection. So this is 44. So huge stability. This is about internet. This is about connecting. This is about networking. This is about movement of state or country, or like in another part of the world that you're not currently, so that's it. And then the biome is always like sort of like you have your own like souls, right? Your own like environment is what I'm sensing, that you can do this. You're going to be super, super stable. You're going to be on top of the world, okay, in terms of position and, you know, everything that you've worked with. That's worked for and worked with. So beautiful. Let me see. Let's do one more, and then we'll go to the tarot. I guess it's that one. The Alchemist. Beautiful. So you have here the Alchemist. Our enchanted world provides the means for transforming the laden aspects of daily life into the golden experiences available to all. So this is about really taking, you know, and this is a 5, so huge changes. This is about really you expanding and you being accepting of the challenges that you've had because you've overcome it. This is also maybe possibly union. If you'll notice 2 birds here, 2 birds here. So I also sense that there might be a possibility of like a higher commitment or moving in together eventually. If not, marriage and possibly children, okay? I think that you're going to be like a queen, okay, or a king. So lovely, lovely tarot, a lovely, lovely oracle. All right, let's see. Let's see your tarot. This is for Gemini. I think you're also kind of in a hurry or maybe pressed for time, so be mindful of that, okay? There's going to be something that's been exposed, something that's going to come to the limelight, right? Something that's going to come out of darkness. I think also you're going to, sort of overcome your fears also subconsciously, okay? Yeah, you're waiting for a huge future. Beautiful. You're no longer scared. You might also have Pisces or Cancer in your chart, all right? You were waiting for this opportunity that sort of never came and having to do with work or stability or whatever, but that was some karma that had you like stalled. But there's also like karma moving, okay? And there's going to be a huge wish fulfillment, the Wheel of Fortune, okay? This is also finality of some sort of relationship, okay, that you had. Something that maybe you were waiting in terms of an apology or an offer that you didn't, that you were indecisive about. I don't think you're indecisive anymore. And you decided to walk away because it was no longer fulfilling you. And I think it helped. I think you felt like you were stuck, okay? You might have been dealing with Sagittarius, okay? Let me see, give me a minute. Or a Virgo, all right? Or you went inward when you walked away. Yeah, you really, picked up your stuff, your organization, and then went forth because there was maybe cheating or deception or non-truths of some sort, okay, about possibly an opportunity that was lost in terms of love or somebody that wasn't open emotionally. This can also be a Pisces or a Cancer, okay? There was something that was severed having to do with maybe equal give and take, or maybe some sort of like money or, or independence of some sort, okay? But it sort of seems like it's money. It destabilized you maybe, okay? Or maybe you saw like commitment in a different perspective, but you're sitting in your Empress energy and you're really working on your money. This is like having huge money. This is about work. This is about you being mindful and you being very like cautious or conservative in terms of your money, because you're really building some legacy here and you're really building huge wealth for yourself, okay? You're cutting anything that is not stable, that doesn't bring you victory. Anybody that ghosted you or you ghost, you're cutting off, okay? And you see things in a very different perspective. This is also maybe work or higher position or government agency or like a marriage or spirituality or religion, okay? You see things in a very different perspective. There was something that was like a judgment call, something that also was karmic, okay, that you maybe might be healing from, or you took a rest from, or something that you were up in your head about that maybe you're releasing. Okay, this is about self-love and having possibly appropriate boundaries for, love, something that you didn't have, right? Having to protect your heart because it's been, damaged or, heartbroken. Okay. There's going to be some communication possibly coming, or you were expecting some communication. This can also be a move of work. This can also be like some travel, okay? Or this can be some communication having to do with work in which you're going to be in a very high position that's coming. Get ready, okay? There's going to be an announcement coming in here. Absolutely, like beautiful. You're going to do exceptionally well. Yeah. Wow. This is I usually do my reads like present moment, or health, and then love, and then money, and then past, present, and future. So we cover everything in one read. That's why I do a full spread. Okay. So it seems like there might have been maybe collaboration or lack of, or possibly third-party situations in a love interest or relationship. Okay, where there was a lot of trouble, a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, in which, you felt you deserved an apology, or maybe an offer that was maybe more solid. Maybe somebody was in their ego, okay? You might be dealing with a water sign, doesn't have to be. And maybe reciprocation in terms of emotion was not equal or was not enough. You might also be drinking a lot, doesn't have to be, all right? And there was no balance to this. And I think that you got this download in terms of intuition. I think also there was like maybe something that was exposed having to do with a third-party situation, or some sort of betrayal, or that you felt that it was betrayed. You don't necessarily have to have a betrayal to feel like you were betrayed or hurt, okay? There's a lot of challenges, a lot of like gossip as well, possibly a no-win situation with something that you were waiting for, all right, in terms of maybe house or stability or movement, or huge stability. But there's going to be some movement coming in, or some travel having to do with like moving of a house. Okay, there's something that's ending, a cycle that's really ending, some karma cycle that's ending. This could also be a death. It doesn't have to be. I'm not sort of sensing that, but it could be a literal death. But this was an ending of a cycle that you're not willing to go back and forth on anymore, that there was a lot of indecision, possibly a Scorpio, something that wasn't truthful, or the idea wasn't clear, and something that that you're healing from and you're trying to balance out. You're sitting in your power, getting out of this energy of lack and of a deficiency emotionally or financially. All right. There's going to be huge stability. Somebody might be helping you that's an authoritative figure. Maybe there's like conflict having to do with somebody that's an authority, that was pretty toxic and doesn't want to have a new beginning in some sort of stability or some sort of work or some sort of like enterprise or endeavor. They were very much betrayed, or they betrayed you, or there was like a shocking revelation that came in. This can also be like a change of work, like a physical change of work. It could also mean that you are moving houses as well. So work, houses, all right? This is also a finality, possibly of some sort of work or situation or building that you've been in which maybe there's been confusion, and or possibly there's going to be options, okay? I don't know that you're happy about this, or this isn't to wish fulfillment, so you're up in your head about it. You're not sleeping, you have a lot of anxiety. Let's see. But it looks like you're going to move forward, okay? Away from the heartache and away from the burden. Yeah, you sort of like, there's something in the past that wasn't balanced, and that you felt that this was like a soulmate or children, or you're going to be leaving children behind, or a soulmate that you thought you were going to be with, okay? And you feel like they were very manipulative, that you waited a long time, and so you're cutting that because you don't feel that it's just. Yeah, you're looking into the future and you're moving, all right? Huge prosperity with the Chariot there. You might have Cancer in your chart, or Cancer might be following you, and this is really waiting for your ships to come in that transition, in that move that's really coming. It's going to be great. There might be a body of water nearby. Might also be like cobblestones for whatever reason, wherever it is that you're going. So hope this helped, Gemini. Love and light.